A sudden flash of lightning rips through the dark sky. Instantly, at the exact millisecond of the glare, an explosive, window-shattering boom strikes. There is no warning and no time to shield your ears. What if sound and light race through our world as equals?
In our reality, a vast gulf separates what we see from what we hear. Light travels at nearly 300,000 kilometers per second, easily outpacing sound, which crawls through the air at a leisurely 340 meters per second. This delay defines our daily physical experience. This dramatic speed difference exists because sound is a mechanical wave. It relies on physical air molecules colliding to transfer energy from one point to another. Light, however, consists of electromagnetic waves that require no medium at all, allowing them to propagate through the cosmos instantly. To change this, we must imagine a fundamental shift in the laws of fluid dynamics. Suppose the physical properties of matter are altered, allowing kinetic pressure waves to transmit energy between particles instantly. This single divergence completely rewrites how energy behaves within any medium, especially our atmosphere. The speed of sound suddenly matches the speed of light, accelerating to nearly 300 million meters per second. In this altered reality, acoustic waves no longer crawl through the air. Instead, they flash across the globe, carrying immense kinetic force at the speed of cosmic radiation. In this new world, the immediate physical consequences are devastating. Because kinetic energy scales with the square of velocity, even a soft whisper now carries the force of a weapon. A simple spoken word accelerates air molecules to relativistic speeds, vaporizing anything in its path. Humanity is instantly plunged into absolute silence to avoid mass destruction. Speaking aloud is a lethal act, as the vocal cords generate shockwaves capable of tearing through steel. Our homes, streets, and workplaces become completely quiet zones, where the slightest vocalization could bring down a building. We communicate entirely through visual languages, utilizing complex hand gestures, light signals, and digital screens. Writing becomes our primary tool for sharing thoughts. Society quickly adapts, but the psychological weight of a world where sound is a lethal threat alters the very nature of human connection. Step outside, and the natural world is unrecognizable. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves, but because the air moves, the resulting sound waves travel at light speed. The simple rustling of a forest now produces high-energy kinetic pulses that shred foliage and turn trees into splinters. We must pause and observe a silent, barren landscape. No birds sing and no insects buzz, as any creature that relied on acoustic communication has perished. Evolution has favored complete silence. Animal species survive only by becoming entirely mute, relying on visual cues and silent bioluminescence to navigate. Echolocation is completely useless in this reality. Bats, which once navigated the night skies using sonar, can no longer process their own signals. The returning echo arrives instantly, matching the speed of their vision, rendering their specialized sensory organs redundant and causing rapid evolutionary extinction or adaptation. Deep within the oceans, the consequences are even more severe. Water is much denser than air, meaning the kinetic impact of light-speed sound is amplified. The majestic songs of blue whales, which once traveled thousands of miles, now instantly boil the water around them, creating massive thermal explosions. Marine ecosystems are completely decimated by these acoustic shockwaves. The oceans become quiet, dark voids where aquatic life must remain motionless to avoid creating lethal pressure waves. Only primitive organisms that do not rely on movement or sound waves can successfully inhabit the deep ocean trenches. Human technology undergoes a radical revolution to survive this physical reality. Traditional microphones, speakers, and musical instruments are outlawed. Engineers develop complex electromagnetic dampening systems to suppress any accidental vibrations. Our machines are designed to operate in total kinetic isolation, eliminating all moving parts that cause friction. Our cities look entirely different, built with massive sound-absorbing materials designed to swallow kinetic energy. Architecture is dominated by soft, porous structures that prevent sound waves from building up. A single echoing footstep in a concrete corridor could otherwise trigger a lethal, self-amplifying shockwave. As we look at the planetary scale, the atmosphere itself becomes highly unstable. The kinetic energy from weather systems, wind, and rain is constantly converted into light-speed shockwaves. The planet is wrapped in a continuous, violent shimmer of acoustic energy that threatens to strip away the atmosphere. Geological events now have global consequences. An earthquake in one hemisphere sends powerful acoustic waves through the planet that arrive everywhere instantly. The resulting seismic noise does not rumble. It strikes the entire globe simultaneously with the force of a nuclear blast, fracturing cities thousands of miles away. Beyond our atmosphere, the solar system presents a terrifying reality. In our universe, the vacuum of space prevents the sun's roar from reaching us. But in this reality, the energetic solar wind and cosmic dust transmit light-speed pressure waves across the vastness of the interstellar medium. If a thin bridge of hydrogen gas connected our planet to the sun, the deafening roar of solar fusion would reach us instantly. The sheer volume of this cosmic noise would instantly vaporize our oceans and strip our planet of its atmosphere, leaving Earth a barren rock. Distant cosmic phenomena, like supernovae and black hole mergers, would rather ripple through the universe, not just as light, but as instantaneous cosmic sound. The galaxy would be a chaotic symphony of destructive kinetic pulses, making the development of advanced life an incredibly rare and fragile event. The entire universe becomes a volatile place where energy is transferred with terrifying efficiency. The buffer of slow mechanical waves, which protects our cosmos from instant energetic collapse, is gone. Every cosmic event has immediate, far-reaching consequences that echo across light years in a fraction of a second. We return to our storm, watching the lightning flash and hearing the thunder strike in the exact same instant. We now understand the terrible physics behind this beautiful, terrifying synchronicity. The slow speed of sound is not a limitation, but a shield that protects our fragile world. Our universe is defined by the gentle, lagging rhythm of sound, allowing life to speak, sing, and listen in safety. How would our consciousness have evolved if we were forced to perceive every distant vibration of the cosmos at the terrifying speed of light?